So today I'm here again with the topic on matrices. See, I had cut your marks in Unit 1 test of mathematics because there the presentation of matrices question was not up to the mark, as well as the rules were to be written, which most of you, in fact 80% of you, have not written. So I had to cut marks, and this time I don't want to cut a single mark. So I'm going to tell you how to present the question of matrices. Most of you must be knowing about the concept. Then also all of you will see this video very nicely and follow me so that your presentation is also up to the mark. So continuing the topic of matrices, I'll start with the introduction. I'll give you a few basic concepts, also little definitions, so that those who find little difficulty to do these sums, they will be comfortable. And above all, this chapter is again very easy and is totally meant for the average children, those who don't want to do maths in the higher classes. This is meant for them. Once you understand the concept, chapter is with you. So see, we are starting with matrices now. As it is written, matrices. See, this is a new concept for you, but a very easy one. I have written matrix, and there I am going to name it. So first of all, you must know that mostly we name the matrix. We name it with any capital alphabet of English. Then see, I have written the numbers inside. 1, -3. There is a little distance between the numbers, -2 and -4. So these are not related to each other, not at all related to each other. Just the numbers. You can say members or elements also. You can say entities also. So I have made one matrix. This is the introduction to matrix. This type of sum or this type of presentation is called matrix presentation. Then I have written something at the end, the right side at the end of the bracket, 2 into 2. Now what does this denote? This denotes the number of rows and number of columns. Number of rows are the horizontal lines, horizontal values, and number of columns are the vertical values, vertical columns. So 1 and -2, -3 and -4 are columns. 1 and -3, -2 and -4 are rows. Always represent row into column. Don't ever write column into row. Please don't do it. Now into means you will not read the word into. You will write cross, or you will read it like cross, because into means multiplication. Basically, when I put a sign like this, you all must be thinking that this is multiply, but you never do that. Over here, cross represents only the sign, and R represents rows, horizontal values, C represent columns, vertical values. This is how you do it. This is the presentation of the matrix. Now, first thing which you are going to remember is that if they have not given the order in the question, mostly it is not given, you are going to write the order: rows first and columns second. Row cross column. If you will not write it, I'll cut your marks. So first step, I have told you, it is very necessary to write rows and columns. Then I'll give you just little definition of it. See, row matrix, in this a matrix which is having only one row. So what will be the order? One row, but there are two columns, two verticals, so two columns, 1 into 2. Column matrix, a matrix with one column. In this case, there will be two rows but one column. So this, see how I am writing the order, and this order is very, very necessary to write in the questions. If they have given, well and good. If they have not given, it is your foremost duty to write the order first. Then the diagonal matrix. See, what is diagonal matrix? Let me explain it to you. Diagonal matrix is that matrix in which all other elements are 0 except the diagonal. In diagonal, I have put the members 3, 4 and -1, and all other elements are 0. And this is a 3 means 3 rows and 3 columns. The order is 3 row. 3 you can put in the square bracket also. Square bracket means 2 into 2, in which 1, 4 and other entities are 0. So if all other entities or members are 0, and we are having members or the elements only in the diagonal. See, this is diagonal. You compare it with geometry. So this is diagonal. They are having elements. So this is said to be diagonal matrix. When all the elements are 0, then it is said to be 0 matrix. If this diagonal matrix in this diagonal matrix, all other elements are 0. But the diagonal of the matrix is having 1 as the members, or you can say 4. If I take 4 here, then you can take 4 common also, because it's same. So basically I'm just read it like that. A unit matrix is a matrix in which all the elements are 0 except diagonal. And diagonal is always 1. Unit means 1, so diagonal is 1. So difference between the diagonal and unit matrix, now you understand. When there are elements in the diagonal, then it is diagonal matrix. But when there is an element that is only 1 in the diagonal, then it is said to be unit matrix. Then transpose, very important. See, transpose of the matrix means if I have been given a matrix A is equal to 1 and minus 3, suppose row 1 is 1 minus 3 and row 2 is 2 1. If I interchange the rows and columns, in the second I have written AT. AT means A transpose 1 minus 3, which was row in the first, will become column 1 and minus 3. See, this is column in the transpose, and A it is 1 minus 3 is a row. So when I change the rows into column, interchanging of rows and column is said to be transpose. So I will write A, and when I will write the transpose, I will write AT. Sometimes we write A dash also, but AT. Then equality of matrix. This is also very important and will be used in the question. Whenever the two matrices are equal means same order, and their elements are also same. For example, A 1 minus 3 first row, 2 4 second row. B 1 minus 3 first row, 2 4 second row. See, the elements are also same in both the matrices and their order is also same. This type of matrices are called equal matrices, and equality of matrices hold, that means the corresponding elements are equal, and this principle we are going to use to solve the sums. Then come to additive inverse. Additive inverse is totally opposite of what given. If the A is given to be 1 4 minus 3 2, 1 4 is first row, minus 3 2 is second row. If I have to write the additive inverse of it, see, I'll change the signs. Plus 1 will become minus 1, plus 4 will become minus 4, minus 3 will become 3, and 2 will become minus 2. So this is additive inverse. A plus minus A is equal to 0. And remember children, whenever we add A and its inverse, the answer will always be 0. Now come to the operation on matrices. First operation which we are going to do is addition and subtraction of matrices. Before doing this, I will give you the laws of doing it. See, the addition of two matrices are only possible or only compatible if their order is same. If the order is same, for example, if I have a question like this, 2 4 1 6 minus 2 3 1 8. So I'm talking about minus first. Minus, see how, when this subtraction is possible, my order is 2 by 2. I have to write the order, though they have not given in the question, but I am going to, because this carry marks. Then I will minus it. That two corresponding elements, 2 of first element of matrix 1 minus first element of matrix 2. So 2 minus 2, 4 minus 3, 1 minus 1, and 6 minus 8. And this is possible only because the matrices order, means the order of first matrix is equal to order of the second matrix. Then only your addition or maybe subtraction. If it is addition, then also. If it is subtraction, then also. Then only it is compatible. Now what is important in it? This every one of you can do, and I know there will be no calculation mistakes. The problem is how you present it. So before writing it, you will write the rule here, because the order of the matrix is same. Order of matrix to be added or subtracted, added oblique subtracted, is same. So it is possible. It is means either addition is possible or subtract. And this reason carry marks. If you will not write the reason, you will not get marks. So moving to the next part, next row. See, I have to tell you that addition of matrices That means if I add A plus B, this is always equal to B plus A. That means it is commutative. This thing you have learned in the lower classes. So addition of matrices is commutative as well as associative. A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. What does it mean? It means that first you will add B plus C, then you will add to A, and this should be equal to right hand side. In that case you will add A plus B, then equal to C. Any matrices you try, any three matrices you can take as an example of 2 order or maybe 3 order, and you will see these both of these laws hold in matrix. Associative CIA TIVE. So remember, matrix addition is commutative as well as associative. Be very careful it, because sometimes they ask you conclusion. So this is conclusion which you have to write. Then coming to the next part of the question, but before that I would love to do one question with you so that you are very comfortable with them. For example, 122 page exercise, first exercise, I think it is exercise number 9A, 120 page. I am doing the 8th sum. I'll give you the hint. 8th 120 page matrices exercise 9A. One sum that will make you easy. M is given to be 5 minus 3 minus 2 and 4, and I have to find M plus MP. As I have written T, you know it is transpose. So first of all you write transpose. Before that you write the order. 2 rows and 2 columns. So interchanging of rows and columns. See, minus 2 and 4. 2 into 2. This is M transpose. Now you will write the rule, because order of matrices is same. So addition is compatible. You can use compatible as well as possible, any word. M plus MT you write on the left hand side, and right hand side you write their values, minus 2, 4. Don't forget to write the order, and then you add it. I told you how to add. Minus 3, 4, corresponding elements to be added. 5 plus 5, 10. Minus 3 plus minus 2, minus 5. Minus 2 plus minus 3, minus 5. Again 4 plus 4, 8. So this is your answer. This is how you do it, and this is addition of the matrices. And please don't forget to write the order, because they carry marks. This law which I have written, rule and the order, is very necessary, because this is how you represent the matrices. Similarly, coming to question number 11, I will do one of the part of there also, though it is very easy, but just x minus b is equal to a. X minus b. See, x is equal to, you will take b to the other side, same rules as in the mathematics. A is given to be minus 1, 0, 2 and minus 4, plus b is given to be 3 minus 3, minus 2 and 0. Again you see the order is same, and you can do the addition. You just write the rule also, because rule is carrying 1 mark, order is also carrying mark, and when you add it, that is your answer. Please don't forget to write the order. This is how you present. X we had to find, so I took b to the other side, and a and b was both given. So it is so easy. You will do 1 or 2 sums of this exercise, and you are totally well versed with the addition and subtraction. Then coming to exercise 9b, let me explain that also. For example, question number 10, a question which can come in compulsory section. The question is, if I is the unit matrix, since it is not given I, but they have given the condition that it is a unit matrix of order 2. That means I, you have to write in the matrix form. This is a I in unit matrix. In most of the question it is not given. So you have to write yourself that I is 1, 0, 0, 1, 2 into 2. Then he says that suppose 5m plus 3i, second part I am doing, question number 10, second part on page 122. I have to find m, and this is given equal to 4, it is outside the bracket, 2 minus 5, 0 and minus 3. The number outside the matrix is said to be scalar. And what do we do with this? We multiply with each element inside the matrix. First of all, you write the order. 4 2s are 8, 4 5s are 20, 4 0s are 0, 4 3s are 12. 2 into 2. 5m plus 3i, 1 0 0 1. Or 5m is equal to 8 minus 20, 0 minus 12, minus, again 3 is the scalar, you multiply inside the bracket, this will become 3 0 0 3. With each square bracket, each element you are going to multiply. Again, please don't forget to write the order, 2 into 2, 2 into 2. Then you know the subtraction is possible because order is same. So after I am writing it at the bottom of the board, 8 minus 3, 5, minus 20 minus 0, again minus 20, 0 minus 0 is 0, minus 12 minus 3 is minus 15. This is 2 cross 2, 5m. Now see, since also I have not got the value of m, because since till now I have 5 with m, whatever is multiplying on the left hand side will divide on the right hand side. The same rules as we follow in the maths. So this is here, m is equal to 1 upon 5. I take to the right hand side 1 upon 5, and again 5 minus 20, 0 minus 15, or this will be equal to 1 minus 4, 0 minus 3. I divided with each of the elements, 2 into 2, and see, this is my required answer. And rule to be written here, you write here, subtraction is possible only because order of the matrix is same. Order of matrix is same. This is your full question. No one can get your single mark. So I hope you have understood that what is addition and subtraction of the matrices. Now come to the main part of the chapter, that is multiplication, where you are finding maximum difficulty. Multiplication, because multiplication in the matrices is totally different from what you have done up till now. Multiplication. Others, you can ask the doubts whenever you want to. You are most welcome on the WhatsApp. Just the main purpose of doing this is I just want you to be very, very careful about your presentation. Now come to exercise 9C. I will tell you how to multiply. But before that, let me give you the basic of it. Suppose I have 1, 4, 3, 2 and minus 1, minus 5, 6 and 4. There is no sign in between. That means you have to multiply it. Again, the order is 2 into 2. Now let me tell you first important thing, that in matrix multiplication it is not necessary that your order has to be same. It can be different also. Then also you can multiply. If the matrix order is different, then also you can multiply. Children, put it in your minds, because over here we'll follow one rule. This rule to be written everywhere before you start the multiplication. What? Columns of, if you can write columns of first matrix in the row, and you are not going to change the position of the matrix. As it is given to you, write it like that. Just don't write the second matrix or the first as you think so. It is not possible in matrix. Should be equal to rows of second matrix. If they are equal, you can mark it with a circle 2 and 2. Columns of first matrix is equal to rows of second matrix. I am putting it with red pen also. Columns of first matrix is equal to rows of second matrix. Multiplication is compatible. Again, this rule carries 1 mark. Multiplication is compatible. this rule again carries 2 marks. See, 2 into 2, 2 into 2, number of columns of first matrix is equal to number of rows of second matrix, so multiplication is compatible. First rule. Now, always take rows of first matrix and columns of second matrix. Column 1, column 2. Just remember what I have written. Rows of first matrix to be considered, columns of second matrix to be considered. How? I am giving you the formula here. See, row 1, column 1. Row 1, column 1. Row 1, column 2. Row 1, column 2. You see your row 1 are coming in one horizontal line. Again, row 2, column 1. Now columns are 1 is also coming in same vertical line. Row 2, column 2. Everything is arranged so nicely. This is the formula of doing it. I am telling you to consider rows of first column and columns of second matrix. Rows of first matrix, columns of second matrix, and you will write the formula. In the beginning you better write the formula, then when you are well versed with it, children, you can do it orally also. So row 1, column 1, row 1, column 2. Row 2, column 1, row 2, column 2. Now you must be wondering what ma'am is saying, so let me explain it to you. What does it mean? Row 1, column 1 means first element of row 1 to be multiplied by first element of column 1 of second matrix. Row 1, that means first matrix row will be multiplied by the column of the second matrix. Corresponding elements 1 into minus 1. So 1 into minus 1 is minus 1, and always there is sign of plus in between. Always add until unless there is some different sign is given. 1 into minus 1 plus 4 into 6, 24. 1 into minus 5, 1 into minus 5, row 1, column 2. 1 into minus 5, 4 into 4. 1 into minus 1, 4 into 6, see, 4 into 6, 1 into minus 1. 1 into minus 5, second, row 1, but column 2. First I took row 1, column 1, row 1, column 1, this is row 1, column 1. Then row 1, but column 2, and corresponding elements to be multiplied, always the sign of multiplication, plus in between. This is row 1, but column 2. Again, row 2, column 1, 3 into minus 1, minus 3, plus always sign of addition in between, 3 into minus 1, plus 2 into 6. Then 3 into minus 5, row 2, column 2, 3 into minus 5, 2 into 4. How easy it is? It is 2 into 2. So, this is 23, 16, minus 1, 15, 12 minus 3, 9, and of course 15 minus 8, minus 7, 2 into C. So if you will go a little slow in it, you will never make mistakes. But if you are going to hurry, you will be in problem. See how I have done it. It is so simple. You write the formula at the side, row 1, column 1, row 1, column 2. Then similarly row 2, column 1. Each and every step to be done very nicely, very slowly. There will be no mistake because the calculations are very easy and oral. The only mistake you will do is that you will not hurry up, you will not speed up. Got it? Then moving on to next part of the question, that is, for example, I have A is equal to, while I am doing question number 10, A is equal to 4, 1, 2, 3, 2 into 2, and B is equal to 1, 0, minus 2 and 1. This I have. Again, 2 into 2, 2 into 2, I have written everything. First thing I have to find is A square. Just giving you the result. Children, square over here does not mean that you are going to square the elements inside. No. Be very careful. In multiplication in matrices there is no word square. What you will do? 4, 1, 2, 3, write 2 times. 1, 2, 3. And same method will follow. Rows of first matrix, write the order, write the rule. Compatibility, because columns of first matrix is equal to rows of second matrix. Then row 1, column 1. First is 4 into 4, 16. 1 into 2, 2. Row 1, column 1. This is row 1, column 1. Row 1, column 2. 4 into 1 plus 1 into 3. Row 1, column 2. Then row 2, column 2. Column 1 first. 2 into 4 plus 3 into 2. Corresponding elements to be multiplied. Be careful. 2 into 1, 3 into 3. Always addition sign, 2 into 2, and that is your required answer. So A square, I wanted to make you understand. A square does not mean that you square the elements. It means you will write A 2 times and follow the rule of multiplication. Be very careful about the order and the rule. If you will not write it, your marks will be deducted. Marks will be deducted. And these mistakes you have done in the unit test. Please don't repeat in the first term now. Then, moving into the second part of the sum, here they have asked you to calculate AB also. Same method, I'm just going to write it AB. So please don't change the position of the matrix. If A is at the first position, you write A here. 1, 0, minus 2 and 1B. And then you follow the same method. 2 into 2. You write the order, you write the rule, and you multiply. If I ask you to calculate BA, then you are going to write B in the first place and A at the second place. 4, 1, 2, 3. That is 2 into 2, 2 into 2. Now, see, you will say that, ma'am, same matrices, whether it is AB or BA, because in simple math, if we do 3 into 6 or 6 into 3, they come equal. But in matrices, it is not possible. I just want to tell you, in AB is never equal to BA until it is inverse or something like that, or maybe null matrix. They are never equal. So, matrix multiplication is not commutative. This law I want to tell you, matrix multiplication is not commutative. Not commutative as well as not associative. Then, next what I want to tell you is that a very simple one, just basics I am giving you so that you can understand the things. If I have been given A plus B whole square, according to algebra rules, A square plus B square plus 2AB, they should be equal. But children, again in matrix it is not possible. They are never equal. When you will do A plus B, for example, 4, 1, minus 3 and 2,